How is everyone today? Again, this is Jose Williams coming to you with the wrap-up of the the first presidential debates that took place in Mississippi this last night. I'm not going to get too in-depth, but I would give that, as people are polling, I'm not sure what they are yet, but seeing it and with a crowd at the Obama campaign debate party last night, I would give that debate to Barack. And the reasons I would give it to him is because he seemed very succinct and decisive in his answers. Seemed to know what plans he was going to engage in terms of the plans that that were crucial and critical to this country, even though we have the $700 billion bailout that may take place very soon. He still believed that health care was something that was a must for this country. The mortgage issue was a must for this country. Ratcheting down, I believe, the military involvement in Iraq was essential, as well as to save money for this country. So he was quite succinct in that when he was asked, when both candidates were asked about how this $700 bailout would affect any policies that they have in mind. On the other hand, I felt that Senator McCain was not as deliberate as he sometimes can be in his answers. He seemed to wander. I don't know, was it me, or because most of the people around me at the club last night were like, what is this guy talking about? He seemed to wander into these stories, and usually all his stories have to do with some type of military something or other. And yes, we know he's a veteran, and rah for that. But I mean, can we come into reality here? Can we up the calendar by 40 years? It's unfortunate. I just think that everything, all his decision making seems to be militaristic or based on military formulas and things, and I didn't believe that's not what the crowd that I was with wanted to hear, because they seemed to get a yawn every time he started to speak. And he wasn't as succinct and specific about issues. He never, correct me if I'm wrong, show me the replay, but that man never looked at Barack Obama when addressing the questions, as Jim Lehrer had requested both candidates to look at each other. And if you look at the tape, you'll notice that Barack certainly did address McCain by looking at him as if to respond to his questions or ask the questions of McCain. I don't know. McCain seemed to, for a war guy, why not look your enemy in the face, when you're trying to tell him something? But I didn't think McCain was strong at all last night. Like I said, he wandered a lot in his answers, based most of his answers on some kind of militaristic theme. And I don't believe that's what the country is interested in anymore. There was a time for that, and I don't think the time for that is now.